Yeah, it's a pretty incredible thing that we've sailed whatever it is, 100 plus days, on the water now. Gone to some pretty extreme parts of the world the whole way around, and now you've pretty much got the top three boats tied, going into the 2-day sprint at the end. And I think looking back at the start, if you thought that this was going to be the outcome, going into the last race, no one would have believed you. But it's going to be an incredible battle going into The Hague to decide who takes the overall win. Yeah, we felt like we sailed a really good first bit of the leg, in the last leg, and then we got to the lead, and then made a few mistakes to end up right at the back again. And I think it just shows you how much this team's come in the last kind of 3 or 4 months, that we could bounce back from that and effectively push the boat super hard to try and get back into the lead. And it's something that we've always been working really hard on our speed, and we managed to find a really nice groove coming across from Scotland in that strong reaching conditions to be able to get back past Maffrey. And I don't think any of the video footage really does it justice as to how good that battle was. Probably took us about 3 hours or something to get past them, with them just trying to be a full roadblock in front of us. So, but eventually managed to get over the top and hold that 1 mile advantage for the last kind of about 12 hours. So to take the win and leave it open on the last leg. And for ourselves, it's going to feel like it's been do or die for probably the last 3 legs to keep the option open to possibly win into The Hague. And it's been absolutely incredible that we've been able to do it this far, and now it kind of only feels like we've got 1 more to go. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a pretty big challenge. I think it's something that we're pretty ready for. But yeah, it's quite different leg to a lot of the more traditional legs, and I definitely think we've probably found our best form in the more tough ocean legs, like the Southern Ocean ones and the transatlantic crossing. But I think that last leg shows we're kind of ready for anything. So that's pretty ironic how you have a race around the world for an ocean racing crown, and it's going to be decided on almost a coastal dash from Gothenburg via a hope of little points along the coast down to The Hague. But that's the way it's turned out, so that's pretty exciting. I think it'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds, but definitely I'm sure all 3 of the teams that can win the race will be keeping a pretty good eye on each other, and might be a good opportunity for one of these other teams to try and have a really good leg. But for ourselves, definitely at the beginning, I think we'll be going out to try and get in the lead, and because it's something that I'm sure that's what the other teams will be trying to do as well. And then as the league progresses, probably try and start keeping a bit more of an eye on how things are going and how much risk we have to take. And we're definitely in it to try and win, try and take the overall win. And it feels like we've got a pretty good shot, and I don't think we would have had great odds 3 or 4 leagues ago to do that, to have a shot now. And we've always said we just wanted a shot going into The Hague, and now it's pretty exciting now we've got one. It's been a pretty incredible, I suppose, 10 years as well. Firstly, getting an Olympic medal in London. I think that was kind of the first thing we'd put so much work into, as pretty young kids, and then getting involved in some pretty awesome programs, while campaigning again for Rio. It was pretty cool, and it's been some amazing teams who I've managed to get involved with. So it's been incredibly fun. I suppose period of yachting, and hopefully it continues. I don't think I'm going out an overly different sailor, but I definitely you gain a lot of experience, and I think you get to know a lot about yourself, how you deal with certain situations when you get put under in some pretty extreme kind of environments with pretty limited sleep. And it's something that unless you do one of these races, I don't think people really know what it's like. You see the footage come off the boats from the OBRs, but generally that's when there's nice light, or it doesn't quite make it seem as rough as it actually is. But it's definitely been an absolutely amazing experience, and I'm sure a lot of things will transfer over to make me a better all-round sailor. And that's kind of a lot of why I did this race, is to try and learn a lot of about this side of the sport. It's obviously slightly different to the Cup environment or the Olympic environment, which I've done a lot in. But also to just try and become a better sailor, and I think I've done it. Yeah, I think for sure. Probably not quite as soon as what a few of the others would, but we'll have to wait and see. This one was obviously a great opportunity to get involved with the team in a pretty short campaign, but I think it'd be pretty cool to see a New Zealand team back in the race as well. It's been a while since even a Southern Hemisphere team's been in this race, so it'd be pretty cool to maybe try and do that.